We are gathered here to examine demand concept and supply concept in the form of mathematical equation. We all know that demand and supply are two important factors in microeconomics. I am talking about the net examination in which you might be given demand function, you might be given supply function, and some objective questions may be there. So this is learning by doing. You write down demand function d is equal to 20 minus 3p minus p square. This is demand function. And then supply function is S is equal to P minus 1. S is equal to P minus 1. As a rule, under perfect competition, equilibrium condition is obtained where demand is equal to supply. So equilibrium condition where demand is equal to supply. Do yourself equate demand and supply, that is 20 minus 3p minus p square is equal to p minus 1. Then again rewrite it to 20 minus 3p minus p square minus p plus 1 is equal to 0. Then add up 20 or 1, 21 and 3p and minus p, then 4p, then
minus p square.
Minus p square is equal to 0. We can write p square plus p square plus 4p minus 21 is equal to 0. Multiplying both sides by minus 1. Multiplying both sides by minus 1. Multiplying both sides by minus 1. We get p square by multiplying both sides, we get 7p minus 3p is equal to 4p. Then we will write P square plus 7P, P square plus 7P minus 3P
minus 21
minus 3P minus 21. Minus 21 is equal to 0. Then we will take common P minus P plus 7. P plus
7
7
minus 3 common
minus 3 P plus 7 is equal to 0. Now we will have P minus 3 P plus 7. P
minus 3
minus 3
P plus 7
and
P plus 7
P plus
7
7
equal to 0
equal to
0
0. When we go forward to find out equilibrium price, then we have two options. P minus 3 is equal to 0. If we take P minus 3 equal to 0, then
P equal to 3
P equal to
3
3, or P is equal to P plus 7 is equal to 0, then P will be
minus 7
minus 7. P equal to 3. When P minus 3 is equal to 0.
yes
Or then P plus 7 or P plus 7 is equal to
0
0,
इसलिए P equal to minus 7
then P is equal to minus
7
7. Logic. Price is always positive. Price is always
positive
positive. So, finally, equilibrium price is equal to 3. Price can never be minus 7. So answer is P is equal to 3. This is equilibrium price. This is
equilibrium price
equilibrium price. So whenever you get demand function and supply function, First you equate
Yes.
demand function with price function. Then find out equilibrium price.
Yes.
If you have two options,
Hmm.
then equilibrium price or price is always positive. We have here two options. We can take P is equal to 3 or P is equal to minus 7. But in microeconomics, we take P positive more than 0. Because we are talking about economic goods which are not sold at 0 price. It is sold at some positive price which is more than 0.
0.
So answer is
3.
D. Answer is
3.
P. P3. Write down another question. For your solution. Demand function 3Q plus 4P is equal to 24. Supply function P is equal to 1 by 4 Q plus 3. You have to find out equilibrium price. Write down answer. Equilibrium price 15 by 4. Fifteen by
4.
4. This is your classwork. You will just work it out. Before that, you listen here one thing. If this is solved by you, then another question may be, what is the maximum demand? In net examination, you'll ask, what is the maximum demand? For that, maximum demand is found when price is 0 and demand equation is 20 minus 3P minus P square. When price is 0, price is 0, then what will be answer?
20.
20. 20 is maximum demand. 20 is maximum demand. This is another question. Equilibrium price. After getting equilibrium price, another question may be like that. Demand function is equal to 20 minus 3P minus P square. Then assumption that when will be demand maximum? When it is free. When there is 0 price. So in demand equation, you put P is equal to 0, your answer will be there. What is the answer?
20.
20. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And third question. This is known as maximum price. Maximum demand, we have seen, and then maximum price. What is maximum price? When you are given demand function, you are given supply function, what is the maximum price? There is a rule. that maximum price is that where demand becomes zero. We have demand equation. Demand is equal to 20 minus 3p minus p square. Suppose demand is 0, then 20 minus 3p minus p square, then 3p plus p square is equal to 20. Find out p.
P3 है
When we put demand is equal to 0, then what will be the price? Just to calculate yourself. Another question. What is the equilibrium demand? And what is the equilibrium supply? How can you find it out? We all know that equilibrium price is 3. Then putting 3 in demand equation. Putting
3 in demand equation.
demand equation, D will be equal to 2. Check it. Putting P is equal to 3.
Yes sir. 20. Yes sir. Demand equal to
Demand equal to
yes.
2. This is equilibrium demand under perfect competition. Because you have put 3, that is equilibrium price. Then the last question from this, what is equilibrium supply? We have equilibrium supply P minus 1 and P is 3. 3 minus 1.
2.
Supply equation, putting the equilibrium price in supply equation, we can find out equilibrium supply. Our supply equation is S is equal to P minus 1.
1.
supply equation क्या है?
P minus 1.
तो P के जगह पर डालेंगे 3,
3.
तो यही इक्विलिब्रियम है. 3 minus 1 is equal to
2.
2. Then the equilibrium supply is equal to
2.
equilibrium supply. Equilibrium supply. Equilibrium supply S is equal to
P minus 2.
2 because S formula is
P minus 1.
P minus
1.
1 and equilibrium price we have got
3.
3 minus 1 2. What is the result? D is equal to S.
Yes.
Under perfect competition, equilibrium price gives us equal demand and equal supply. Because in theory, equilibrium price is obtained. This is demand 20 minus 3p minus p square, and this is supply p minus
1.
this is intersection where demand is equal to supply. This is equal to
3.
3. This is equilibrium price. This is equilibrium price 3. And what is the demand supply?
2.
Demand and supply equal to
2.
2. Price equilibrium is 3. Demand supply equal to
2.
because in graphically demand function and supply function both intersect each other at point E. Then we will get equilibrium price that we found here 3 by putting equilibrium price into demand equation. We will get equilibrium demand 2 by putting equilibrium price 3 in supply equation. We get supply equal to, therefore demand is equal to supply. That is the equilibrium condition. So such type of question if you get in your MA examination or in NET GRF examination or anywhere in a statistical service, UPSC, a statistical investigator examination, then you will have demand equation, supply equation, and they will ask you what is equilibrium price, what is equilibrium demand, what is equilibrium supply, when demand is maximum, when price is maximum. That's all. Thank you.